Welcome back to Tango Tips with Mika. Thank you, tusen tack, merci, danke, gracias, grazie, shishi, and so many languages more. Thank you so much for commenting where you're watching these tips from. I'm impressed about all these nationalities and countries and cultures. I love it. So please keep telling me where you're watching these tips from. Thank you. Today, I want to attack the problem area of El Giro, of the turn. Actually, I've received several questions, especially about the backwards Ocho in the turn. Let's change our point of view. If we think of the backwards Ocho not as the problem, but the power position, if we do it well, it will become the generator of energy in the turn. So super important to give it some special attention, right? Let's get started. 1. Our feet. So in the turn, everything is connected. Actually, in our dance, always everything is connected. This helps us avoid cuts, right? We want to turn, we want to generate a flow. This is why we start from the side step. Now, we touch the ground and close, arriving to the patito. While I touch the ground with my free foot, I turn the upper body gradually, okay? So it's not a line and a turn, which would generate a cut, but I turn gradually more, until I arrive to the crucial moment of the pivot. Let's focus on the pivot. For the pivot, we have to squeeze the lemon. Now, I received questions about that also. What does it mean to squeeze the lemon in the pivot? Well, when we squeeze the lemon, we press down, right? The same applies to our feet. Let's have a look. Let's imagine we have the lemon under our supporting leg foot in the middle of our foot, right? That would be the position of the lemon. When we are in the position of the patito, we imagine that we are squeezing an imaginary lemon which is under the middle of my supporting leg foot into the ground. Okay? Again, I touch the ground. I keep turning the upper body in relation with the touching of the ground of my free foot until I arrive to the patito where I squeeze the lemon. What happens if I put my weight on the metatarsal? Look at this. When I put the weight on the metatarsal for the pivot, I can't turn that much. I cannot squeeze my whole body to pivot and arrive to this line, okay? So it's absolutely necessary to put the weight in the middle of our free foot for arrive comfortably to the place we have to be, okay? This will help us keep our balance because we are constantly in contact with the floor, moving parallel to it, okay? So there are no jumps that could throw us out of balance. Super important. 2, our elbows. Our elbows are super important for the whole thing. If they are stiff, sustaining our weight, we won't be able to turn and dissociate as much as we need, and we will cut and jump and fall, okay? Now, relax your elbows and turn them around of your ribs. This will help you to arrive to the correct points. Let's have a look. My elbows turn around of my ribs. So in the movement, it looks like this. When I do the backward step, my reference is my right elbow. So my left foot has to go under my right elbow. This would be wrong, okay? Now, there was another question. How does this work in the close embrace? Here you have the answer. If you relax the elbows, you can be very, very close to the other one, okay? 3, our hips. They are another reference point for us. Have a look. In the sideward step, my hips are parallel to his hips. In the backward step, my hips are perpendicular to his hips, like in the T for tango. If I maintain these references, the positions of my feet will be correct. In order to turn our backwards ocho into the energy position of the turn, we have to respect touching the ground with our feet while turning the upper body, right? Lines and turning generate the constant flow. Second, it will help us stay in balance and relax the elbows to help your body create the spirals we need and to be as close to his body as possible, because we have to turn around of him, around of our partner. Thank you so much for watching Tango Tips with Mika. I hope you've enjoyed this tango tip, and if you have more questions about El Giro or other topics, comment below and let me know. And if you want to receive a free lesson and the next tango tips as soon as they get out, subscribe to our website. And of course, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook and YouTube. And please help us by commenting, sharing and liking. See you next time!